Healthcare for performance artists is a complex topic that requires many abilities in physical, psychological, and socio-environmental areas for many professionals as caregivers, coaches, managers, and directors of institutions. Even if research progresses in that field, many efforts have to be made to spread and implement all these evidence harvested into practice. Furthermore, performance artists still show quite poor literacy and lack of awareness regarding most issues to their professional activities. Also, resources in their institutions or outside specifically identified to help them scarce and little known. The path we have chosen is to gather forces involved with performance artists to promote their health and well-being. That's already the purpose of many associations as PAMA, BAPAM, AMPAI, and many others across the world. From an international perspective to date, France has scarcely been represented in international symposium, conferences, and research projects. I am Sébastien. I am a physiotherapist, a clinician with a strong interest in the research, and with Zoé, professional cellist, mental coach, and PhD student, and Céleste, physiotherapist, researcher, and performance coach, we decided to set up the French Association for Performing Artists, AFSAP, and here we are at PAMA.
So to launch our yoga association for its inauguration day, we had the pleasure of welcoming 7 speakers working in the field of research into artists' health. So Bronwyn Ackerman, Annabelle Couillon, and Thomas Mamou, as well as associations working in the field of artists' health, Claire Cordeau and Carles Esposito, and finally institution working with artists, Peter Garden and William Betty. About our podcast, for us it's really important to normalize the discourse around artist health and to make it accessible to as many people as possible. So what could be better than a podcast in which artists are both the subjects and the protagonists of change? This podcast examines the relationship between performance and mental and physical health to the artist's relationship with their performance and their health.
The association hasn't celebrated its first birthday, so we are quite small, but we have big plans in mind. We are knee-deep in organizing a French congress focusing on musicians' health, actually. And we are also working really hard on building our performing arts network, facing our main challenges to be really musicians' perspective. So we are really asking for any other performing arts physio or healthcare practitioners or performers or education to reach out and join us. Lastly, while the podcast is of course a cornerstone, we aim to also organize really little events such as research cafes or webinars where the association members could present their work and perspective. Many thanks for your attention and please welcome the French team.